If you're over 60, there's a secret that doctors and physiotherapists keep repeating behind closed doors. Walking is great, but there are 5 specific exercises that actually beat walking when it comes to strength, mobility, balance, and long-term health. And most seniors never hear about them. Today, you're going to learn what these 5 exercises are, why they work so well, and how just a few minutes a day can help you move like someone years younger. So stay with me, because what you're about to discover could genuinely change the way your body feels every single morning. As we age, the body goes through predictable changes. Muscles shrink, joints stiffen, balance gradually weakens, and the metabolism slows. Walking helps, of course. It boosts circulation, improves heart health, and keeps the legs active. But walking alone doesn't fix the deeper issues, like the small stabilizer muscles that prevent falls, the core strength that protects the spine, or the range of motion in the hips that determines how smoothly you move. That's why so many seniors walk every day, yet still struggle with knee pain, back stiffness, or poor balance. These 5 exercises target exactly what walking can't reach. The first exercise is something so simple, yet shockingly powerful for seniors: sit-to stands. This is not just getting up from a chair. It's one of the best functional strength builders for people over 60. Doctors call it a predictor of longevity because it tells you how strong your lower body really is. Every time you stand up from a chair using your legs instead of pushing off with your hands, you're training your quads, glutes, and core, the muscles responsible for keeping you independent. Strong sit-to-stand ability means climbing stairs more easily, getting out of cars without help, and preventing falls. Many seniors find that after just a couple of weeks, their knees feel more stable and their back feels less tired. That's because the movement naturally strengthens the muscles around the joints without putting excess pressure on them. But there's an even deeper benefit. Sit-to stands wake up fast, which muscle fibers. The same fibers that help you react quickly when you slip or lose balance. Walking doesn't activate these fibers nearly as much. That's why this exercise is considered a fall prevention powerhouse, why it beats walking when it comes to building real-life strength. The second exercise is one that physical therapists recommend to almost every older adult: heel-to-toe walking. At first glance, it looks extremely simple, almost too easy. But the science behind it is fascinating. As we age, the small muscles in our ankles and feet weaken muscles that are responsible for maintaining balance. When those muscles decline, the risk of falling increases dramatically. Heel-to-toe walking retrains your brain to stabilize your steps. It forces your body to distribute weight evenly and strengthens the tiny muscles that keep you upright. Imagine this. Every step becomes more confident. Your feet stop shuffling. Your stride becomes smoother. Even your posture improves because your body begins to balance itself naturally rather than leaning forward or sideways for support. Seniors who practice heel-to-toe walking for just 2 minutes a day often report that they feel lighter on their feet, as if their legs finally remember how to move the way they used to. There's a hidden neurological benefit. This exercise stimulates the proprioceptive system, your body's internal GPS. It tells your brain exactly where your limbs are at any moment. When this system weakens with age, you feel unsteady, even when walking slowly. Heel-to-toe walking strengthens that GPS, helping you move confidently without fear. The third exercise on our list is a gentle but powerful core movement that beats walking by a mile: seated leg lifts. Many seniors underestimate how important core strength is. Your core isn't just your stomach hits, your lower back, your hips, and the deep muscles that control your spine. Without a strong core, every movement becomes harder. You feel more tired when walking, your back aches more easily, and activities like bending, lifting, or even turning in bed become uncomfortable. Seated leg lifts help rebuild that core strength without putting pressure on the spine. From a seated position, lifting one leg at a time forces your lower abdominal muscles to activate. These muscles support your balance, improve posture, and reduce strain on your back. The beauty of this exercise is that it's safe even for people with limited mobility, knee pain, or balance issues. Over time, seniors often notice less back stiffness in the morning and more stability when standing or walking. But there's another hidden benefit: stronger hip flexors. These muscles help you walk with a full stride rather than short, stiff steps. When your hip flexors weaken, your gait shortens, your walking speed slows, and your risk of tripping increases. Seated leg lifts reverse that weakness in a simple, controlled way, something walking alone can't accomplish. And that brings us to an exercise that surprises many seniors because it feels almost too relaxing to be considered a workout. The standing hip circle. This is the fourth movement, and it directly targets mobility, one of the key pillars of aging well. The hips play a central role in walking, balance, and bending. But as the years go by, the hip joints stiffen naturally. When that stiffness sets in, every step feels heavier, the stride becomes shorter, and the lower back begins to compensate, often leading to pain. Standing hip circles gently lubricate the hip joints. Think of it like oiling a rusty hinge. You're helping the joint move more smoothly in every direction. This small, circular motion encourages healthy blood flow, relaxes tight muscles, and strengthens the stabilizers that keep your pelvis aligned. Many seniors describe this exercise as freeing because it unlocks tight hips they didn't even realize were holding them back. The real magic happens when you do it consistently. After a few sessions, you may notice your walking feels easier, your lower back may feel more relaxed. In your overall mobility, simple things like stepping over obstacles, turning around, or getting into bed begins to improve noticeably. Walking simply doesn't challenge the hip joint in this multi-directional way, which is why this exercise outperforms walking when it comes to keeping your hips young and flexible. And now we come to the fifth and final exercise. The one that may seem the simplest but delivers benefits that walking can touch: wall push-ups. Many seniors think push-ups are only for young athletic people, but wall push-ups are designed specifically for older adults. They strengthen the upper body, improve posture, and support the joints all without putting pressure on the wrists or shoulders. When you stand at arm's length from a wall and gently push your body forward and back, you're activating the chest, shoulders, arms, and core. These muscles play a bigger role in daily life than most people realize. Every time you carry groceries, use a walker, push open a door, or stabilize yourself when losing balance, your upper body strength determines how safely and confidently you can move. But the biggest benefit of wall push-ups is how they support the heart. They increase blood flow to the upper body in a way that complements walking rather than replaces it. Think of it like giving your heart a full-body workout instead of just training the legs. Seniors who practice wall push-ups regularly often experience improved stamina, better circulation, and even reduced stiffness in the shoulders and neck. The movement also teaches your body proper alignment. Over time, your shoulders naturally pull back, your chest opens, and your posture becomes more upright. This alone can reduce back pain, improve lung capacity, and help you breathe more deeply. And here's something fascinating. Studies show that upper body strength becomes even more important as we age. Weak arms and shoulders can lead to difficulty rising from chairs, relying on support rails, or catching yourself if you trip. Wall push-ups strengthen those exact muscles in a safe, controlled way. This means more independence, better mobility, and greater confidence in your daily movements. Now imagine combining all 5 exercises: sit-to stands, heel-to-toe walking, seated leg lifts, standing hip circles, and wall push-ups. Each one targets a different system strength, balance, core stability, mobility, and posture. Walking is wonderful, but it mainly trains the legs and cardiovascular system. These 5 exercises, on the other hand, work together like a team, filling in all the gaps that walking leaves behind. It's like upgrading your body from a basic daily routine to a complete maintenance program. Many seniors who add these movements into their routine report feeling years younger within just a few weeks. Their energy improves, their joints feel less stiff, their steps become more confident. And most importantly, everyday activities start to feel easier instead of exhausting. But let's go a little deeper, because understanding the why behind each movement empowers you to stick with it. Think of your body like a house. Walking is like sweeping the floors. It keeps everything fresh on the surface. But these 5 exercises are like strengthening the foundation, tightening the screws, and lubricating the hinges. They reach the parts of your body that quietly weaken with age. They don't just keep you active, they keep you capable. Let's revisit sit-to stands for a moment. This exercise mimics one of the most essential motions in daily life, rising from a chair. For someone over 60, being able to stand up without using their hands is a sign of strong legs, steady balance, and a responsive core. Each repetition sends a signal to your muscles saying, stay strong, stay awake, stay ready. With consistency, the thighs become more toned, the hips more powerful, and the knees more supportive. This single exercise can reduce knee pain by strengthening the muscles around the joint, improve circulation in the lower body, and even make long periods of sitting less uncomfortable. Heel-toe walking, meanwhile, is a neurological reboot. Your brain thrives on movement that requires precision. When you carefully place one foot in front of the other, heel touching toe, your brain switches into focus mode. The neural pathways responsible for balance sharpen. The muscles in your feet and ankles engage fully. Over time, this reduces shuffling, a common issue that causes seniors to trip, and restores a natural, smooth gait. Imagine walking into a room and feeling steady on your feet, like your body is fully in control again. Then we have seated leg lifts. Seniors often assume that core exercises must be difficult or painful, but this movement proves the opposite. Strengthening the deep abdominal muscles is one of the most effective ways to reduce lower back pain. These muscles stabilize the spine, support the pelvis, and help maintain good posture. When they're weak, the back takes on extra load, leading to stiffness and discomfort. Seated leg lifts gently reawaken these muscles, increasing endurance and stability. Even better, they help restore the strength of the hip flexors, an area that plays a critical role in lifting your legs, climbing stairs, and preventing tripping. Standing hip circles might seem like a gentle warm-up, but they're actually one of the best movements for joint health. With age, the cartilage around the hip joint can become dry and stiff, making each step more taxing. Hip circles restore fluidity to the joint. They improve rotational mobility, which is something walking cannot do. Walking moves the legs forward and back, but life requires sideways movement, turning, bending, and stepping in different directions. Hip circles train your body for real-life mobility, keeping the joints youthful and responsive. And finally, wall push-ups. These aren't just about arm strength. They also help stabilize the shoulders, strengthen the chest, and activate the core, all of which contributes to better posture. Many seniors unknowingly develop a forward-leaning posture as the years go by. This happens because the muscles and the upper back weaken. Wall push-ups reverse that trend, opening up the chest and supporting the spine. This new posture doesn't just look better, it helps you breathe better, digest better, and move better. Imagine doing just 5 to 8 minutes of these exercises each day. It's not a full workout, not a trip to the gym. It's just small, consistent movements that target every system your body needs to stay strong, steady, and youthful. Research shows that short, focused exercises performed daily are more effective for seniors than long, exhausting routines done occasionally. These 5 movements are designed to fit into your life effortlessly, first thing in the morning, during a break, or before bedtime. And when you combine them with your regular walking routine, something powerful happens. Your stamina improves. Your steps become smoother. Your joints feel less burdened. You move with more freedom and less effort. Because now, your entire body is working with you, not against you. Before we wrap up, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your body feels lighter, your steps feel stronger, and your balance feels steadier. Imagine bending, lifting, standing, and walking without that familiar stiffness or discomfort. That's not wishful thinking. That's what happens when you give your body the right kind of movement, the kind that strengthens, stabilizes, and restores. Walking is wonderful, and you should keep doing it. But these 5 exercises fill in the missing pieces. They keep your muscles awake. They protect your joints. They sharpen your balance. And they build the kind of strength that keeps you independent, confident, and active well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. The best part? You don't need a gym, equipment, or long workouts. You only need a few minutes a day and the commitment to take care of the body that carries you through life. If you start today, even with just one exercise, your future self will thank you. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about moving smart, staying strong, and giving your body what it truly needs. So choose consistency over intensity, progress over perfection, and take that small step today. Your healthiest years might still be ahead of you.